Now we'll try to learn some important functional groups which are generally encountered in organic compounds. Now the most basic compound in organic chemistry are alkanes. All other functional groups are considered to be derived from alkanes. Now when we call alkane, alkane means carbon chain, and all the valencies of carbon chain are to be satisfied by hydrogen. So saturated carbon chain with all its valencies satisfied by hydrogen, such a system is called as alkane. Now when there is no other functional group present in a compound, we can say this class as alkane, and this compound gives the chemical reactions corresponding to alkane. Now from the alkane chain, when some hydrogen atoms are removed and pi bonds come, then we get alkenes or alkynes. So if a pi bond, carbon-carbon double bond is present, then such system is called as alkene. And when carbon-carbon triple bond is present, then such a system is called as alkyne. So the basic compound is alkane, saturated hydrocarbon. From the saturated hydrocarbon, when hydrogen atoms are removed, resulting in formation of a double bond or triple bond, we get alkenes and alkynes respectively. Now similarly, these all compounds are together called as hydrocarbon. Now if we take an aromatic hydrocarbon, we can take the simplest example as benzene. This is benzene. All these are called as hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons means compounds having only carbon and hydrogen. Compounds with have only carbon and hydrogen are called as hydrocarbons. These three, alkane, alkene and alkyne, these three are aliphatic hydrocarbon. These three are aliphatic hydrocarbon, whereas benzene is aromatic hydrocarbon. Now according to NCERT syllabus, when we study in 11th class, we have a chapter called hydrocarbon, and in that we learn alkane, alkene, alkyne and benzene. And then moving to class 12th, we will learn about the derivatives of these hydrocarbon as halogen derivatives, oxygen containing compounds, nitrogen containing compounds and so on. So from the hydrocarbon, when hydrogen atom is replaced by some other group, atom or group, then we get different functional groups. So if we have a carbon chain, and in a carbon chain, if we place a halogen, carbon chain, if we place a halogen, this is alkyl halide. This is alkyl halide. So in alkyl halide, the halogen is attached to single bonded carbon. So this carbon should be sp3 hybrid. So to this sp3 hybrid carbon, when a halogen is attached, it is called as alkyl halide. When halogen is attached at sp3 carbon, but this sp3 carbon is adjacent to double bond. This sp3 carbon is adjacent to double bond. This position is called as allylic position. And now this compound is called as allyl halide. If we have a benzene ring, the carbon adjacent to benzene ring, this carbon is called as benzylic position, and if a halogen is attached at benzylic position, it is called as benzyl halide. In all these cases, the halogen is directly attached to sp3 carbon. But if sp3 carbon is adjacent to double bond, it may be allylic or benzylic position. And if all are single bonded system, then it is alkyl halide. Halogen may also be attached to some double bonded carbon. If halogen is directly attached to double bonded carbon, means sp2 carbon, then this is called as vinyl halide. This compound is called as vinyl halide. Double bonded carbon is called as vinylic carbon. So this is vinyl halide. And if halogen is directly attached to benzene ring, then this is called as aryl halide. So these are the different type of halogen derivatives of hydrocarbon, where halogen may be attached to sp3 carbon or sp2 carbon depending on if it is attached to aromatic ring, it is aryl halide. If it double bonded and attached to aliphatic, it is vinyl halide. And sp3 carbon, there are three cases: alkyl halide, allyl halide and benzyl halide.